Rachel Rose for Martial Arts Mindset, and I cannot believe I'm here with Molly Mcann, who's just been announced by Matchroom to be their latest new signing. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you very
much. It's absolutely
much.
amazing to have you.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I've been in a dream. I've just been in that changing room because they've hid me from coming out, pacing up and down like I was about to walk out for the world title. I was like, and now I'm like, I can tell the world I'm at ease. I'm just relaxed and I'm actually really happy now that bit's done. That's like more nerve-wracking than actually fighting. And I cannot wait for Monday to come to go into camp. So I'm just buzzing.
It was so casual because this is the news.
Hi.
Oh, all right. We were obviously all sat in this new situation. It was just stay seated, don't talk.
And did you just think I was like coming on for the podcast or something?
Yeah. And then it was almost like my brain took a little minute to understand what the conversation was happening. So I've been obviously listening to your chat down the way, and you were talking about the fact that, you started in boxing and you move over to MMA. Now I've tried that. So I've been boxing since I was 18 and I'm a boxing coach, and I've dabbled in some Muay Thai and I've dabbled in some BJJ. And every time I've sparred, it all goes to hell in a handcart because I'm used to these weapons, these targets. And then the kicks come in and everything falls to shit. Like, I would feel relief stepping back into boxing after all of that. I mean, do you feel that way? Because obviously that was your baby in the beginning. You had to then expand out with all the additional weapons, and now you're coming back in. Does it actually feel simpler in a way because you can focus on just these things?
Absolutely. And I think what's the positive is I've had to see like setups and like traps in like taekwondo, in jiu-jitsu, like in so many different disciplines that now when it just comes to one style of fighting, it's like technically my brain should be a lot more switched on and a lot more quicker because it's had to deal with like this and this. So it's been a lot easier sparring to read the shots, but then trying to get the body to react how the mind wants it. That's where the work is. And just like for any boxer could have 6 months, a year off, and then when they come back they're a bit rusty, and that's kind of what it was. So I knew from when I retired, from the Saturday when I retired, I knew from the Tuesday after this was where we was going, according that Dana would let me out of the contract because I still have 3 fights with them. And he loves Eddie and he loves me, and he was like, yeah, absolutely, go for it. And it's just been like having fun. I've spent the last, I think, 12 weeks, what are we in, July, April, May, June, the last 12 weeks travelling the world, boxing.
Amazing.
And now I got back a day ago. I know you can see like my skin's peeling from the Las Vegas heat. And now...
Bring that up close to the camera, let's see that.
Oh, it's minty. Sorry, guys.
Look at this.
Minty.
Yeah, delicious.
Minty. Put that in a butty for someone. You're all right, lads. And now I get to start a fight camp again on Monday. So it's been like training just for enjoyment, training to get like the body like used to 2-minute rounds, head movements, shot selection, fighting style. And now it's like we've got a clear avenue of this is what I look like in these situations. This is how I'm going to respond. And now it's just get fit and just get ready for the fight.
Yeah, I guess it's just shifting, isn't it? It's just shifting into I'm now boxing and doing the whole full internal switch. I mean, I'm like, full disclosure, like I don't watch a lot of UFC. I'm more of a boxing girl, but even I felt sad when I saw that you'd retired because you're not just a fighter, you're a personality. Like, people are falling in love with you across the world, and I think that's why this is such a magical transition. And also props to you for not going in the...
Listen, I can't tell you how much I'm not earning coming this way. And the step down from not taking the last 3 fights on my contract. But for me, it's not a right, it's a privilege to box. And I think, what's the point in doing it in a circus if you can do the most? It's like, you're going to try and win an Olympic medal. You're not going to try and do a white-collar boxing fight if you can.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd rather go down swinging, trying to chase greatness and my goals than sell out. I've never sold out for money yet, and I don't plan on it. But yeah, we could have gone somewhere else, but that's not my path. A lot of people are doing that, and that's their path, and that's good for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Here for a good time, not a long time, but the next 3 years of my life, I knew when I walked out of that octagon in London a couple of months ago, when it was finished, I was like, oh, Mum, it's done, And she's like, I think there's more to come, and it's probably going to be a lot bigger than what you expect. So just grateful for every day that I get to do what I love.
Do you believe that everything happens for a reason?
Absolutely. Like that last fight, if I didn't lose, I wouldn't have got let out of my contract to come and do this. And it was like, I've been put in such a situation just to come back to this. And I've learned the most valuable, painful lessons in front of the world. And now I'm coming into this professional boxing game with so much experience behind me. Not a big mouth like what it was in MMA, you know, when I first come in and I was like, I'm like, I'm sure of who I am. I'm sure of my capabilities, and I don't need to shout about it anymore. Just I'll let you all see when I fight in September.
I think it's going to be really, really wonderful and really magical. And I think what you've said is super important as well for staying in alignment to yourself, staying in truth, but also understanding that the path isn't always going to be easy. It's not always going to be clear.
Mate, it's been like this.
It's not always going to make sense. I mean, just a quick anecdote. You know, I found out I was good at boxing when I was 18. I went into the boxing gym just because my lad mates were like, come box, we want more girls. And they were like, we want to train you up for the Women's Amateur Championship straight off. And I was like, sick, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
But I had a heart condition that had just been diagnosed.
Sure.
So I was like, why would God give me this thing that I'm really good at and
that I can't
do?
That's why you coach.
And that's why I coach.
There you go,
so I did one fight in 2022. It was white collar because
Yeah,
no one else would let me.
yeah.
No one else would let me. And it was the happiest day of my life.
Yeah.
Lost, got concussion in the first round, but I didn't quit. I kept it going, finished it. And I was like jumping up and down in the ring like I just won the Olympics. I think people in the ring were like, does this girl know she just lost?
No, but
and I was like, it was the happiest day of my life.
It's a privilege to get in there. Whether you take a hard and, well, that's like you walked out. 99% of the world doesn't know the courage and the discipline and the resilience it takes to get in there. Do you know what I mean? So,
and it meant I actually it made me so obsessed to learn boxing in the depths of it, the technical everything, and then to have these conversations.
So yeah, you know,
and now it brought me here, and I wouldn't be in this room otherwise. And but it's because I never could box. So I think you went through all of that to learn everything, to go through all the things, which probably means that for the next few years you're going to fucking dominate because you're on your pathway now.
I think so. It's not going to be new. There's nothing I haven't seen.
And also going into MMA, I heard you saying like how much pressure you had and how much anxiety you had there because you didn't feel like you were on your path.
I always had imposter syndrome because I was a boxer coming into MMA, and like, all right, I'm an MMA fighter coming back to boxing, but there's no like, I'll walk in here and be like, oh cool, I can't wait to go and fight.
Yeah, boxing chooses you. I think. I think it's something that finds you and then it never leaves.
Yeah, so, it's always in there.
It is. It just doesn't disappear. I've tried Muay Thai, I've tried BJJ. It just doesn't have the same impact. Molly, thank you for your time, and it's been wonderful to chat to you.
Soon.
You bloody will. Take care.
Thank you.
I'll take that from you.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Really good luck.
Thank you very much.